Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and we are here in Thailand. And this video is part of a series of videos about the combination of mace, staff, and heavy club swinging, and how those basic human movement patterns are all interconnected, and about how training with all of these apparatus allows people to understand the most important human movement patterns, so people understand what they should focus on and why they should focus on it in their training for the rest of their life. In the background here is our giant pagoda. I'm calling it the platform. Summer is calling it the training center. I just think it's too many syllables, so I'm not going to use all those syllables. And we get to pull up right out front to the staircase. Awesome. And then we're going up here. So let's unload our fun Thai pads here. I was hoping we'd get all black, but we didn't get all black. Just going to start a pile of gear up here in the corner. So we get some nice light training staffs. These will break. That is the point of them. If they are so solid that they don't break when people mess up, it breaks the people instead of the staff. We intentionally buy staffs that are lighter for this training so that when people make mistakes, the mistakes come out in the staff, not in people's bones. So we're going to wrap all of these in electrical tape, which will help them when they shatter from splintering and exploding in every direction. Wrapping things in electrical tape also works for things like throwing axes or throwing tomahawks. Anything that's made out of wood that's going to take a lot of impact, we can wrap in electrical tape, because electrical tape has a bunch of flex in it, and that allows the wood to last a little bit longer without fracturing and shattering. So this is going to be our training space for the weekend. As you can see in the background, we have an organic produce farm where all the fruit and the produce that we will be eating for the next several days is grown right there. If you can see it in the background here, there is a restaurant. That is the restaurant that we eat at. So we will walk from the training center over to the restaurant and back again. If you look up above here, you can see there are some silks and some hammocks still hanging. These will be hanging for the duration of our seminar because there are still aerialists training here. There's an aerialist here from Colombia who flew in to train for the entire month. We love that. We like when other athletes are doing their training. Aerialists are some of the most badass and hardcore athletes on the surface of the planet. So they will be training in the morning before us and probably during lunch and some other times of day. One of my original sports that I've done for the last about 15 years is both silk and hammock. That's how I know about this place. Somebody who used to come to my studio in Los Angeles when it was open, used to come to silk and aerial class. They built this location. There are going to be 8 total points here, and they will be on pulley systems, which is very, very, very cool. So some of my aerialist friends and stunt friends will also be coming here to teach seminars at this location, which is very, very cool location. I love how close it is to nature. You can just walk right out into the rice paddies if you wanted. There's ponds here, all the food is here. And like most artistic locations, it's a constantly evolving location where things are being added all the time. New features are going in, new parts and new spaces are being developed. I think that that's really cool. I love that we get to be here and to be a part of this location. It is all adventure training. Going to some place like this, traveling across the world, going someplace you've never gone, meeting people you've never met, doing things you've never done is the idea of training. You train at home with logical, progressive training programs so that when you get the opportunity to do adventures like this, you are prepared. You are always prepared to do new things and to adapt to new situations.